What's up, guys? So this is gonna be, I guess this should be my first episode, according to all the people that I showed the first episode. So I guess the first one is more of a trailer or something, and this is more so. I guess the first episode. Yeah. Point is, decent workout today. Played basketball for a couple games of 21. Took 4 days off just because I've been accumulating a lot of injuries. What is it? Jammed index finger. Um, my ankle, I sprained it like in November, but it's just been on and off, just sore. I haven't been feeling explosive. My lower back's been tight. My wrist acts up. Just stupid things that keep happening. And sorry, I keep moving the camera. And played for a little bit. I'll probably post some videos of the games, is whatever. Started doing my jump training with my friend Steven, and definitely started noticing that my left knee, like my patella tendon somewhere in the kneecap, was like hurting pretty bad. So I didn't want to sprain my knee because this has happened before. So I kind of called it and just said like, nah, dude, I'm not gonna do any weights or any more plyos. I mean, I was grabbing rim with two hands, or I guess touching it slightly, fingers above. So a decent vert, but yeah, it's because of my ankle. I'm pretty sure because of the soreness in my ankle, it's limiting proper, I guess, movement. That looks like a bald spot. I'm sorry. That looks weird. Yeah. Because of my ankle's lack of mobility or something, it's affecting the way my knee functions, and I think my knee is volusing or like going in and out. I don't know. Point is that I decided to do some pull work. I did a PJF's, I think third day or something like that. The stuff that he does in the pool, and boy, it was exhausting. Like, different like explosive movements and plyometric jumping and holding in place and just things like that. So, I mean, it was exhausting. And then afterwards, I just went in the sauna and kind of chilled for a bit. And yeah, I mean, it was a pretty good workout. My legs are definitely, I got that pool fatigue feeling, so pretty good, I guess. I mean, I'm happy about it after a few days off, but definitely felt rusty. What is it? What am I going to do? So I guess to introduce myself, my name is Ricky. You could just call me Ricky D. I have a weird last name, but we won't get into that. I'm 27 years old. I've been playing basketball since I was about 12 years old. I didn't really play, though, up until I was like in 8th grade. I would say 7th grade, like second half of 7th grade. I started watching. I actually started playing because one of my friends, he called me a nerd, and it kind of like hurt my feelings. So kind of just started thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? All I do is play video games. So I guess I really am a nerd. And I was like, the game I was playing was NBA Street Volume 2, and it got me like really, really motivated to start like playing basketball. And all of a sudden, I just started practicing and playing, and I just fell in love with the game. At the time, the Lakers were one of the worst teams in the NBA, and it was pretty funny watching that 04, 05 Laker team. Was it? Yeah, with Chucky Atkins and Karan Butler, Lamar Odom, Kobe Bryant, Vlade Divac, I think, was like on his last leg, so it was pretty funny. It's been a crazy journey. I mean, when I started playing, you can imagine a kid who never played basketball, and all of a sudden playing basketball. I was pretty bad. I got made fun of a lot. I remember not going to my 8th grade tryouts and just crying. And once I got into high school, I kind of started getting my bearings. A puberty hit, got a little faster. I started touching rim, like maybe sophomore, junior year. Started like grabbing rim maybe junior year, and by the end of senior year, I could grab a rim with two hands. But I was never really good. I mean, my jump shot looked like some kind of Tyreek Evans behind the head catapult flat jump shot combined with like a high 30s vert, and a dude who was like 5'9", 5'10", 150 pounds. Yeah, and all I did was slash because, Derrick Rose was popular back in the day, so I really looked up to him. And yeah, I mean, A few years went by. I broke my foot in 2015 on a foul at the gym I'm currently at. So that sucked, and it took me a while. I developed a lot of knee problems and ankle problems. Got out of it actually about a year ago, and just it's been such a turbulent time trying to find information on like how to properly, decrease injury, have a proper injury prevention protocol, having I don't know, proper skills training, because there's so much stuff on YouTube and Instagram, and you don't really know like what's real, what do you need, and stuff. And for me, it was just the first thing I really need is to learn how to shoot the ball, because I couldn't shoot. So I started watching people like the Pro Shooting System, and just watch different videos about 2 motion, 1 motion, hit shooters, the turn, the flick, using your index and your middle finger to guide the ball like Jordan and Kobe. Just different things, and just watching players like Steph and Harden just develop their jump shots and become greats at the time, like in 15, 16. I just started practicing, go to the gym anywhere from 2 to 5 days a week, shoot around by myself. I used to actually shoot, I wouldn't leave the court until I made 300 shots. So if that took me an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, I just kept shooting. And, a few years, it took me a few years, but within a year of like actually really committing to shooting, I went from like, that guy who was always at the court, decent defender, decent rebounder. At the time, I lost all hops and athleticism. So I was kind of just like a weird combo guard sort of a thing. And I basically became like a 3-point specialist within a year. I was one of the better shooters at the gym, and fast forward 4 years, and basically the best damn shooter at this gym. I mean, there's definitely a few guys who can compete with me, but I got a pretty good shot now. So, I mean, I would love to play against some people that would put my butt on the floor, like just being good, but it's kind of difficult just because I guess they come at different times. I wake up too late, or I can't find them. Heard a couple rumors in this area where the Agua Caliente Clippers play on Wednesday, so hopefully maybe I can start going to the gym and record like if I have any runs with them or something, just to show how I play. But so basically it's a little bit about me and my journey. I grew a little bit, so I'm 5'10" and a half, about 188 to 191 pounds. I gained significant amount of weight since in 2019 and 20. Had a breakup, so made some dumb choices at the time, so gained a little bit of weight, but we all go through things, so I'm about 190 pounds according to the Navy calculator, which I guess calculates your body fat percentage based on the diameter of your neck and your waist. I'm anywhere from, on a good day, 13% body fat, and at the highest I've been like 17 body fat, because I think my neck is like 16 inches, but my waist is like anywhere from like 34 to 35 inches, so I definitely got some love handles. I have seen I guess a little bit loss of lateral movement and mobility on my defense, but I'm still as fast as ever. I mean, pretty good sprinter. My vert at its highest, I can hit my head on the backboard probably like somewhere around here, like forehead area. I've been able to definitely clear rim like up to like, I don't know, somewhere like, I can't show you, like, I don't know, somewhere around my wrist beyond that. So I definitely have hops on great days. And I don't know, I feel that I'm still young enough to, my dream was always just to, play basketball at the high school level. Obviously I can't do that. Or maybe even the college level. I don't know if I want to do that because, my goals don't go with that. I'm still going to school right now, community college, been in community college for like 10 years. Remember, kids, to study. Don't do stupid things, get involved with dumb people, and make bad choices, because then you'll end up like me, trying to start a YouTube page in the late 20s. But, it's just, I think I possess some kind of ability that could potentially, I don't know, maybe transition into the G League. Maybe not. Maybe just, be a damn good player at the gym and just get into really good shape. But my goals would be basically, I think I need to cut like 10 to 15 pounds of weight but at the same time get stronger, get cutter, and definitely be able to dunk. I mean, what would be this whole channel if I can't show my journey towards dunking, you know? And not just like, oh, I can catch some dunks. Like, no, actually dunk in game, in a game of 21, or a game of 5s or 4s or 3s or whatever. So that would be my goal, and I think I can definitely get there. I mean, when I've been doing the Paul Favorites, what's it called? PJF. Is it the jump code or the vertical code? I forget what it's called. When I've done that, man, I've gotten some amazing results. So like we're talking about going from like the mid 30s, which I tend to stay at when I'm not in good shape, to like almost the mid 40s, like where I'm just like exploding off the floor. Like it's impressive. So hopefully I can get there soon, but I gotta fix my ankle, and I'll be having a couple people on these videos. My friend Steven, who is like 6'3", 170, kind of like that lanky white boy type of a guy with like a jump shot, but kind of wonky mechanics. I mean, he can almost dunk, and he's a pretty good player. I'll have another friend named Gabe, who's like kind of like that classic lean, long 6-foot guy who has good 1-foot jumps, 2-foot jumps, but he has like really raw talent in terms of basketball. I have another friend named Adrian, who's more of a, he's definitely like a, you know, he works a lot, so he's kind of more of a weekend warrior type of a guy where, like, you know, he's lost his shape and stuff like that, and he's still trying to get into it, but he has more of a skills and athleticism progression compared to the other two guys. So I mean, I could show him, he has like a, he's more of a classic kind of a bully post-up type of a player. So for people who try to find out, like, you know, how do you become better, he'll be showing up every once in a while. He lives a lot further than us, so the other two guys are like, you know, they live within my city radius, but my friend Adrian, he lives like way down in LA. So we'll have some clips where maybe we're at the gym at the, what's it called, the Ultra Sport over there in Irvine. So that'll be awesome to go, just to, you know, check it out, see basically where God plays basketball. And yeah, so I guess I think I'm gonna wrap it up for the true first episode. And yeah, so I guess in the upcoming weeks, I don't know if I'm allowed to actually post like the workouts that I paid for. Like, I don't want to piss off Coach Paul or piss off like Shooting System, but I definitely think I could like insert their videos and give them credit to show you guys like the resources that I use to get better and how I incorporated them into my, you know, basketball, and how long it took me, and then I could just show you guys that I'm not just saying that, and I'm literally showing you guys, as, you know, like as an average like Hispanic dude in his late 20s with, you know, I had some previous athleticism, but let's be real, dude, I played video games my whole life. Like, I grew up like high school playing Halo 3 until like 4 in the morning. I was a dweeb. So if I can do it, and I can yam on people, and I can shoot the lights out, like shooting like 10, 15 feet behind the three-point line, and I do hezzies and people fall on their butt, you can too. There's no reason you can't. So yeah, it'll be fun. It's going to be a fun journey. So I guess until next episode.